Yo, what's up everyone? For the flipping time of recording this, yep, I got scammed like a minute ago or something. So that's literally the only reason I'm making this. So this video is the best way to avoid scammers, okay? So flipping, if you haven't already, like and subscribe, because we're gonna be doing the best tips to avoid scammers and stuff. So if you don't want to be scammed, all you have to do is flipping like and subscribe, because I make tip videos, right? I'm gonna start flipping doing that. But yeah, like, subscribe. But for tip number 1, never go first. Because I'm telling you, it's guaranteed you're gonna get scammed if you go first. Literally, 1000% you're gonna get scammed. 1000%. So yeah, and for tip number 2, this is not tip number 2, but this is like a side thing, right? Go to a trusted server and find middleman. Because if you can't find middleman, right, that means like the server is not that trusted, because they're not like officially like got middlemans. But yeah, for tip number 2, I mean, I think that was tip number 2. I think this is tip number 2. Yeah, for tip number 2, don't always go first. I'm telling you, like, for when I started trading, I never went first. Like, and today I just went first, right? You know what happened? I got myself scammed. Yeah, you might seem like, you might be like, yo, I just got scammed, what should I do to like get everything back? So you literally can't do nothing else. Like, you can't do nothing unless you get them banned. You can't get your stuff back unless you have to like do actual stuff, you know. But like, yeah, it's gonna be like difficulty mod to get your stuff back. But yeah, just crazy as scammers, right? But yeah, anyways, stop flipping yapping. Make sure you've got a trusted yeah, and make sure you've got your friends. If you want to lend someone something, right, to hold on to or anything, make sure you gave it to your friend exactly. But if your friend doesn't have it, then guaranteed you might get scammed. Because if it's not a friend, then yeah. But not all friends are scammers. Because I mean, not all friends are like flipping not scammers. Because I know friends that are not scammers. For example, Borna, yeah, he's not a scammer. He's trustworthy. I've trusted him. I trust him so much. I can call him right now and say, "Yo, do you want to borrow my dragonfly for just like 10 minutes or so?" He would say, "Yeah." But for the other tip is, make sure they're rich. Like, you guys are probably like, what do you mean make sure they're rich? If they're rich, they're rich. Then it's not gonna do anything. Let me tell you something. If they're rich, they're not gonna want as much as. If they're rich, they don't want as much as the poor ones. But I'm not trying to be stereotypical or anything. The poor ones want. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, the poor ones want more, so they can be rich. But the rich ones, they're just chilling. They don't want that much. So yeah, I say trust rich people more than poor. No, it was stereotypical. That's what I literally do myself. That's literally how I dodged getting scammed. But yeah, literally, best way to dodge scammers is trust the rich more than the poor. Because the poor are gonna be like hungry and greedy and stuff. Not like not in a bad way, like in an honest way, right? They're gonna be hungry and greedy and stuff. But the rich ones, they're not gonna be hungry or greedy. They might be. Depends for some people. Depends how they like. Depends how like the personality is, right? But that's just for them, right? Because not everyone's the same. So some rich people can be scammers. Some rich people cannot be scammers. Some poor people can be scammers. But some poor people cannot be scammers. So that's why I do. By poor, I mean like brand new players, by the way. Like, not brand new, but like people who know values, but they're still like new. Like, yeah. But wouldn't trust people and I do. But yeah, it's crazy because I got scammed for a red fox, and red fox is literally not even valuable to me. Like, literally, it's trash. Red fox is not good. I got 5 more, and you're saying you scammed me. Crazy. But yeah, for tip number 4, I think this is tip 4. I think so. Make sure you know someone who's a middleman, trusted for both players. Is not a scammer, and yeah. But make sure they're like trusted. Like, by trusted I mean like trustworthy. you've gave your stuff, they've gave it back and all of that. Literally, if you don't want to be scammed, just watch my tips video. But yeah, flipping, I can literally lend this guy a dragonfly, but I can't trust him because not everything is like trustworthy in this game. Like, yeah. Wait, you've got lemonade standing this. Yo, I want a lemonade. Why not? Okay, lemonade. I guess I just got it apparently. But anyways, for tip number 5, make sure you're not in a private server, in their private server, so you don't get blocked. And yeah, so you don't get blocked. So if you're in the server, you can actually like fight back and stuff instead of them leaving early. Because if you get blocked, you're never gonna see that person ever in your life again. It's a one-time thing. But if they're in your server, you can argue a bit with them, like to get your stuff back and all of that. But make sure you're also in a server. Oh yeah, for tip number 6, right? For tip number 6, make sure you're in a flipping, make sure you're in a Discord server that's actually trusted and has got MMs, because not all MMs are trusted, right? Because some MMs can be flipping found as a scammer. Because I've felt that experience, to be exact. There's bare scammers in this game, right? There's bare MMs that scam people. But it's not worth it. Like, if you're gonna at least trade something, like, at least don't go first, because you know that's how you're gonna flipping use your items. But if you haven't already, like and subscribe. I'm gonna do another video because I'm gonna go on a vacation or something, right? I'm gonna flipping do one more video on this, right? And it's gonna be how to not get your stuff stolen, or how to get big bone blossoms, right? So if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Anyways, peace out.